Hello and welcome to today's session. This is Vidushi and today's video is going to be for IELTS aspirants. So if you're the one who has been dreaming to migrate abroad, or maybe you have a desire to study in a Canadian or an Australian university, then you know that IELTS preparation is the first step to start the journey. Now, IELTS is an international English language testing system which purely defines IELTS as a language test. Means if you want to get high band scores, you need to tell the interviewer, you need to demonstrate to the interviewer that you are well proficient with the language and you could use it to its full potential. Connecting the dots, when you guys prepare for the IELTS exam, the mistake which you might be making, you start working on mock test. You take a lot of mock test, or you browse through a lot of blogs, websites which promise to provide you quick tips to get 7 and above. But come on, it's not possible. It's highly unlikely, because if you know there are loopholes, like there are gaps in your language, you are not able to use it well, like you don't know how grammar works, how different kind of grammar structures are constructed, you're not very comfortable framing them, then you know that it's just unlikely, it's next to impossible to score above 6 bands. So to put it short, let me give you a quick illustration here. So I'm gonna speak out an answer, a simple answer to the question. Any question? Maybe let it be, do you like your job? Okay, if you're asked a random question, do you like your job? And you speak something like, yes, I like my job. I am an English trainer and I love it because it makes me happy. I help people to learn and improve. Now, the answer you have just provided, not me. See, it's your answer, it's not my answer. So if you're gonna speak like this, it's not gonna get you above 6 bands. Even 6 is just hard to predict, maybe 5.5, because all your sentences are constructed in a very limited grammar, like it's a very poor grammar, I must say. All the sentences are very simple. Now let's see, if you incorporate advanced grammar structures to your answer for both speaking and writing, how you could beautify it to an extended level. So this time you're asked, do you like your job? And you say something like, oh yes, I am an English trainer and teaching English has been one of my passions. Inspiring people, helping them to grow and being an important part of their English language journey certainly brings a lot of contentment and happiness to my way. Now, I strongly believe that I couldn't have reached the pinnacle of success in my profession if I myself hadn't been an enthusiastic English learner. Now, did you just see how I beautified my answer using few complex grammar structures? So it's just, grammar holds power, and even knowledge has power. If you know language, you're confident about how to use present perfect continuous tense, how to use conditionals, how to use passive voice, how to introduce a clause within a sentence, even how to use punctuations. No one could stop you to get, those glorious 7+ bands. For both, I'm talking about for speaking and writing this time. So if you're already frustrated about reappearing for the exam over and over, and each time you miss it by just 0.5 band and you desperately want to bridge that gap, then you must give it a shot. When we teach you, this is the approach we follow. For the first 20 days, we just ensure that you know language inside out, so you could use it to the best possible level. And we call them low-hanging fruits. Low-hanging fruits means you already know that if I prepare this segment, like these grammar patterns, I'm gonna excel at the language. And then comes the strategical part, like how to paraphrase, how to make sure that your sentences are interlinked, the transition between the paragraphs is pretty smooth, and even how to present examples, how to give a good conclusion to the essay. Now, to ensure, before you move on to the strategical part, take a back step and make sure that you know how to use language to a good level. So this is the end of this video. I must make more videos to help you improve and get through your IELTS exam with flying colors. All the best.